I am always looking for good opportunities where I can make money in real estate. And there are a lot of opportunities, everything from renovating, cash flow, building homes, development properties right now in the Fraser Valley. I think that it's an amazing time to be purchasing real estate. A lot of the savvy investors that were sitting on the sidelines for the last 3 years when they saw the rookies get into the market at the very top were just salivating because they knew that the interest rates eventually would come up and the market would slow down and prices would come down. And that's the situation that we're in right now. At the very top of the market, you couldn't find land available for sale because that's one of the first things that you notice happening is when real estate starts to heat up and there's more transactions, prices start to go up. What ends up happening is land gets absorbed very quickly. And that is exactly what we saw. Now, the complete opposite is true. If you look at what's available in Chilliwack, Abbotsford, Mission, and Aldergrove and Langley, you're going to see a lot of land available for sale. And nobody wants to buy land right now. Builders are very pessimistic. The banks are very conservative. They don't lend. They don't have an appetite to lend money right now, especially for constructing homes. And when they do lend, they want high down deposits. You're going to have to get B lending. And they're just very conservative unless you're going to be living in that property, unless you're going to be living in that home that you're going to be building. So here's an opportunity that's available for sale in Abbotsford. This is a 4,800 square foot lot. This is the house plan. They've already made it. I believe that's where it is. It's a nice house plan. I like it. It's a 3-story home. It has a little bit of a view. It's in a subdivision which has mostly already been completed. These people obviously purchased this lot to flip it in the future. That's exactly what they're doing. Are they going to be able to get a good price on this? Possibly. I'm not sure exactly what the purchase price was. We could find that out as well. Let's actually look into that. The next thing that I think about after I find an opportunity is how much can I sell this house for if I did purchase it, right? Now, this is a house that sold in the same subdivision. It sold this year, August 12th, 2023. And sold for a good price as well. So excellent presentation in this house. I like the outside colors. I like the interior as well. I can't even tell if this is virtually staged or if this was a staging company that came through here and did this. Now, I want you to notice a couple of things. The walls are white. The colors are neutral. And that's exactly what you want to do. You do not want to be painting the walls like pink, yellow, and all this other crazy stuff. You want to keep it very neutral. By the way, I have a reno flip course. I print money on demand with this course. It teaches you exactly how to renovate and flip properties in any market, Vancouver, Surrey, Abbotsford, Chilliwack. If you're down to learn how to renovate and flip properties, make sure you guys hit the link in the bio. Make sure you message me and let's have a conversation. I'm going to be purchasing a property in the next couple of weeks, and I know I'm going to be able to make at the very least $90,000 on that house. So back to this amazing property, nice colors, good staging. No wonder this sold very quickly, and it has a bonus as well. There is a basement suite as well, so that helps out big time with the mortgage. Now you can put the suite right here. So they have the stacker, the laundry right there, the stove will be here, the fridge will be right there. This is a good size suite, and honestly, it looks like there's a lot of light coming into this area as well. That's one of the first things that I notice when I'm looking at a basement suite. I want it to be clean, new, a lot of light coming into here. The last thing you want to feel like is you're living in a basement. So is it possible that you're going to be able to make money if you purchase the other lot? Is it possible that you can purchase this lot for, let's say, $545,000? Okay, so here we have the calculator. Is it possible that we can purchase that lot for 545 GST? You're gonna get it for about 572. Let's round it up to just about 570. Now I do sell a Excel sheet, the link in the bio. Check it out. I'm not gonna show you what the costs are, obviously. So every single thing, all the nails, the toilet rentals, the cost of the permit, the cost of the interest, all that kind of stuff is in here. You don't want to miss anything. You also have the build process right down here as well. I sell this on my website. It helps me stay on track. My total is about $600,000 is what it's going to cost to build this house. Now, 600 grand plus 570. Is there room to make some money on this? Let's check. 570,000. Is there room to make money on this lot? 570,000 plus 600 grand. think I did too much there. 1.170. Now, what did the other home sell for? It sold for 1.295 minus 1.295. $125,000. Is that a number that interests you? Is that something that you would want to do? Now, this would have to obviously include every single thing. Does that interest you? Is this how much money you want to make? If it is, then that's awesome. I think that it's an awesome time to be building homes in BC, British Columbia, just because there's such a huge shortage of inventory. If you already have a nice home, you're not selling it because on the other side, there's no inventory for you to purchase, basically. So I just want to talk about a couple other things. Here's what it would take for the Fed to start slashing interest rates in 2024. Most likely what's going to happen is I believe that halfway through the next year, we're going to see a few rate cuts. This guy is predicting 5 rate cuts. That's insane. Imagine what's going to happen to the market if that happens. Now, if you do that after the 5th rate cut is already done, the market's already going to be on fire. You're going to miss the bottom. We are literally at the bottom right now. And another thing is every time there's been an increase, there had to be a decrease. There was an increase, there was a decrease. There was an increase, there was a decrease. And this is where we are right now. Now, they may hold the rate a little bit longer than expected, but eventually what's going to have to happen is these rates are going to have to come down. Fears of hard landing. I think that we're in a very unique market where prices are going to continue going up here because there's no homes available for sale. And there's a lot of people that have a lot of money. We, the realtors, are not the only people that see these opportunities. Global investors are sensing opportunity in Canada's housing shortage. I'm just going to read a couple things here. Canada's housing shortage is starting to draw attention of global investors, especially in Vancouver, who are so landlocked in these areas. Collier's Global Investment Outlook report for 2024 is predicting that as Canada's high level of inward migration increases demand for residential real estate. This is an excellent opportunity for big investors to come in, buy those multifamily properties because they are predicting that rents are going to be increasing very soon. They already have been going up. And if you look at the major cities, vacancy is at all-time lows. Now, we are increasing at a rate of pace that is much quicker than the rest of the G7 nations. If you look at the other G7 nations, we're nearly doubling that of their population. So our population doubled a lot faster than the G7 countries, the other G7 countries. And by 2025, they're predicting that every year there will be about 500,000 people moving inward into these cities, or at least the country as a whole. They are predicting that by 2025, 500,000 people are going to be moving to the country. That is amazing. Population growth and high immigration levels means that the next few years are very likely to be safe for the real estate investment market. Now, if you're looking to build a house and sell it, I think that it's an amazing time to be doing that. And the reason is you have to look at many different factors. One of them is the macro environment, which is presenting an amazing opportunity for you to purchase real estate, right? Interest rates are going to be coming down. The prices are very favorable in terms of buying power. And then you're also looking at interest rates coming down and then a lot of people migrating to the country. The realization that high interest rates will persist for some time, as indicated by statements from the US Federal Reserve and the Bank of Canada, should give Canadian investors the certainty that they need to get off the sidelines. If that's the case, we need to make some adjustments and start doing some deals again, instead of just waiting for the rate cut. I think that the rate cuts are already baked in. I think that the rates will be coming down very soon. And when that happens, there's going to be a massive influx of real estate buyers, investors, and even people that just want to purchase a house to live in. So what do you guys think? Put it in the comments down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is an amazing time to be purchasing real estate. Once again, if you're looking to renovate and flip properties, make sure you guys hit the link in the bio.